Hi, Sarah Elizabeth with Life Out Loud Films, here today to talk about fiscal sponsorship, which is something that surprisingly a lot of filmmakers don't know about, but you definitely should because it's a really great tool as you start to raise money for your projects. I've used fiscal sponsorship on several of our current and or past projects. And what it allows you to do is, on top of getting investors, which obviously technically purchase a percentage of the film, and then they're able to make money when the film makes a profit, you also have the ability with a fiscal sponsor to be able to take money from someone, consider it a donation, and they're able to get a tax write-off. Now, you technically can't do this as a filmmaker because your company's not a nonprofit, and you can't just go get a nonprofit status. It's expensive, it takes time, that's your 501c3 status. But what you can do is to link up with a current nonprofit or fiscal sponsor and use their status. So you have to apply to get a sponsor, but once you do and once you're accepted, they then act technically as a fiscal agent for you. So people would write checks to them, they hold it in your account, they take a percentage for the service, and then they write a check back to you and your investor gets a write-off. And what's really cool is that anyone that makes this donation, the fiscal company actually takes care of all the administrative. They assume a limited amount, but an amount of the legal and the financial responsibility. So it really is a big help too to have someone managing that, so it's not something else that you have to do as a filmmaker. There's a lot of companies out there. I can say that I know there's Film Collaborative, there's Film Independent. Those are both companies. The reason that they're able to do this is because they're technically supporting you, which is a company that supports their mission. In both of those companies' cases, it's helping independent filmmakers and helping independent voices get out there. There are other fiscal sponsors that are a little bit more specific. Right now, one of the ones we're working with is Creative Visions, really great company, and they specifically sponsor films that are creative activists, so very social justice driven. And again, they're able to be a fiscal sponsor because the films themselves help support their mission. So I'd really encourage you to check into fiscal sponsorship. It's a great tool. A lot of investors like it because they might not want to invest at your minimum level, or they might not want to make a major investment, but they need a tax write-off, and it can make your project more enticing to be able to offer them that status. So check it out, and if you need anything else, we're always here to support at lifeoutloudfilms.com.